Senator Basio to establish Disability Commission, address issues of persons with disabilities. Cross River State Deputy Governor receives chieftaincy title in Bube. Plus, Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria, Calabar Depot inaugurates its executives. Details of these and more shortly. Good evening and welcome to NTA News Highlights. I am Erica Ivy. Now the news in details. Cross River State Governor Senator Basio says the state will establish a disability commission to address issues of persons with disability as well as promote inclusion. The governor said this during an outreach to mark the International Day of Persons Living with Disabilities, commemorated on the 3rd of December 2023. Justin Item reports.
The outreach is part of efforts of the wife of the Cross River State Governor, Eyong 102, to give people with disabilities and the less privileged a sense of belonging. Governor Basio assures to operate an inclusive government through appointments and policies that will improve the living standard of persons with disabilities.
Our People's First Manifesto includes all. And for those that are a bit vulnerable, we give them even more energy and strength. And we have 3 appointments which will be announced maybe later today or later. We will have a special advisor to the governor. We'll have a senior special assistant to the governor. And we'll have a special assistant to the governor. Our promise today is to make sure that you've forgotten about whatever it is. Life on earth is not even how you are, because God creates all. But it is how you take yourself, how you honor yourself, and how you carry yourself.
Wife of the Cross River State Governor, Reverend Eyong 102, promised to empower people with disabilities with skills that will enable them become self-reliant and contribute meaningfully to the society. Wheelchairs, crutches, and other essential commodities were presented to the people. In Calabar, Justina Etam, NTA News.
Yache community in Yala local government area may soon reap the benefits of good governance as Governor Basio vows to complete the abandoned Okuku-Akreha Bridge, which serve as a link between Yache and the city to attract development to the community. Governor too gave his words when he received leaders and members of the community in his office. Justin Item again reports.
Yache people in Yala local government area of Cross River State are subsistence farmers, but maximizing inherent agricultural potential for development to thrive in the area has remained a challenge due to poor access road. In this courtesy visit led by the Commissioner for Education, who is a son of Yache, the people are seeking the state government's intervention while appealing for a permanent solution to the consistent communal clashes between the community and neighboring Benue states.
The road to Yache is a complete nightmare. As important as the road is, being the only access route to the largely agrarian community and the food basket of your local government area, there is little or no attention given to the roads to complement its value. More so, the roads is the shortest link from Okuku to Abuja through some communities in Benue State.
Governor Turi states his administration's commitment to rural development, revealing plans to invest in productivity growth to accelerate economic development.
Well, Yache people have been hardworking people, and in terms of agriculture, which is one of the most serious issues that we are taking in this administration, you will feel our presence very, very soon. Because behind you, we've already done some surveys. We've sent some people behind you. That's why we wanted serious peace in that place. Not too long from now, you hear from us.
High point was the presentation of gifts to the governor, who thanked the people for overwhelming support during the 2023 elections. In Calabar, Justina Etam, NTA News.
The Cross River State government has called on residents of the state, especially those in the Calabar metropolis, to embark on the beautification of their homes and business premises to give the state capital, Calabar, a facelift. Governor Basel too, according to a statement by the Chief Press Secretary, Emmanuel Ogbeche, gave the directive at the commencement of activities for the 32-day Calabar Festival and the much anticipated Calabar Carnival, as well as other activities during the Yuletide. Governor Basel too, according to a statement by the Chief Press Secretary, Emmanuel Ogbeche, gave the directive at the commencement of activities for the 32-day Calabar Festival and the much anticipated Carnival Calabar, as well as other activities during the Yuletide. To this end, all places within Calabar metropolis, especially those along the Carnival designated areas, are urged to paint them to give the state capital a fresh look. Citizens are also enjoined to demonstrate hospitality and friendliness the people of the state are known for, while being vigilant and highly security conscious. Away from that, the popular saying that he who the cap fits be allowed to wear the cap could mean different things to different people, but for the people of Mbube community in Ugoja local government area, the coming of age of the state deputy governor, a prominent and eminent son of the land, is one that evokes joy and excitement. And so the people of Mbube, comprising 13 communities, roll out their drums to confer on the state deputy governor, Peter Odi, a traditional chieftaincy title, Lekwa Embe I, meaning the pillar of Mbube. Paul Abel complete the reports.
This is a Kumta Mbube Ogoja, where the creme de la creme of the area have converged to witness the epoch-making event, the conferment of chieftaincy title on the deputy governor, as many extol his immense contributions to the development of the area.
We feel very honorable, right on Peter Agbobe feels very accepted in some. We are happy to be here to be part of this. And one thing that is particular about it is the cheerfulness, the joy that is exuding. It is only an indication of the general acceptance.
We are confident that you will turn around positively the fortunes of our state by creating the environment for individual and collective potentials to be realized.
The child you sent to secondary school today, you never believe one day he will rise to this top. And so we are more than happy that our labor, the labor of our hero, the labor of our ancestors are not wasted.
The deputy governor appreciates the people for the honor done him, promising to continue with the giant strides of the Senator Basio II administration, not only in Mbube, but throughout the state.
I want to assure you that we are going to grant scholarship for those who want to go to school. We are going to grant empowerment for those who need it. And for anyone who needs our help, our doors will be open to you. We believe that Mbube is one and that we should come together and we will continue to remain together. Nothing will divide us. Politics will not divide us. Religion will not divide us. Nothing ever will ever divide us as Mbube. And for everyone who contributed for the success of this thing, I say thank you very much.
High point of the ceremony was the inauguration of a skills acquisition center at Ijum Mbube, donated by Chief David Abang. The state governor, Senator Basio Chu, was represented by the APC state chairman, Alphonsus Eba, among other dignitaries. In Calabar, Paul Abel, NTA News.
It was jubilation and breath of fresh air with the inauguration of newly elected executives of the Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria, IPMA, Calabar Depot. Paul Abel reports that these came after 7 years of interim leadership, resulting in political crisis which engulfed the association.
The struggle for who to lead IPMAN Calabar Depot in recent times has led to power tussles and factional leadership of the association. But that is now a thing of the past, as all members converge to write a new history with the election of new executive members led by Peter Okimabang after an initial 3 months caretaker committee that was in charge. At the election ground, the show of maturity and understanding came to play, as in the various offices including chairman, vice chairman, secretary, treasurer, financial and assistant financial secretary, auditor, among others. Other aspirants stepped down to peacefully elect one person for each office, unopposed. After the inauguration of the newly elected ESCO, key players applauded the process and charged them to be responsible to members' welfare.
The era of impersonation has gone. People coming to claim what they are not is gone. We have elected, the Calabar people have elected Mr. Peter Abang as their chairman. Let them give them support so that they can achieve the purpose for which they are elected.
So there have been crises, but we are happy that finally today God has descended with His Holy Spirit and all the crises have been put to rest through this the election we have today. My advice to a chairman, because I passed through there, let him fight for the unity of IPMAN. Let him open his doors for all those who are ready to work with him,
I can't contest with him. He's my father. That is why I decided to step down for him. He has been struggling for years, but this is the appointed time of God, that God says that He will lift our people up.
We, the depot workers, we used to benefit, but we have not benefited for a long time ago. But today, we thank God that all the fractions have come together to see that IPMAN move forward.
The newly elected chairman, Peter Okimabang, promises to carry everyone along during his leadership.
You see the host community properly represented. The security agencies are all here to witness this very colorful day. And I want to also tell everybody that I'm very happy for a day like this that has come. And I want to promise members of IPMAN, the cardinal objective of IPMAN, of the association IPMAN, is for the welfare of its association members. I'm aware of that. It's not about some few people hijacking the process to their benefit, and over years they could not conduct election. But now we have conducted this election and have been made as the winner. And I want to tell you that the welfare of IPMAN members will solely be carried along. And every IPMAN member in this state should know that, you understand, peace has returned to IPMAN.
The election, which was supervised by zonal executive officers of the association, is expected to begin a new phase of peace and positive contribution in the oil sector. In Calabar, Paul Abel, NTA News.
Women have been encouraged to bond, network, and empower one another as part of contributions to promote self-reliance and foster peace in the development of the society. Speaker across River State House of Assembly, Albert Ayambe, made the remarks at the second edition of Queen Play Hard football tournaments organized by When Women Born at the UJSN Stadium, Calabar. Paul Abel completed the reports.
The message at this Queens Can Play tournament is leveraging on the platform of sports as women from diverse professional backgrounds, constituting 4 clubs coming together to promote the good of the feminine gender.
It resonates with their marriages because in the course of them coming together, they share ideas. The better side of the women will advise those that were almost going astray. I will advise that they keep bonding together, and whatever it takes for the state government to support them to come out stronger as wives and mothers of our dear children, state government ought to do so.
After the opening ceremony activities, the Cross River State House of Assembly Speaker, with support from the Commissioner for Sports, flagged off the commencement of the tournament. In the preliminary matches, Team Audacious Women Network beat Calabar Moms by 1-0, while the host When Women Bond also defeated Amazon Tribe by same margin via penalty kicks after regulation time ended scoreless. In the third place match, Calabar Moms humbled Amazon Tribe with 2 unreplied goals.
Say what? Ladies and gentlemen, I will say that it's another goal. I will say it's another goal.
In the final match, after no team could score in regulation time despite several attempts by the audacious lady, but it was the When Women Bond ladies who came out victorious by 2-0, made possible by their goalkeeper, HOD Administration NTA Calabar, Juliet Nsan.
Ladies and gentlemen, she dribbles the force, I want to dribble this up, and the goal! It's a goal! Say you get to the power, sweetie basi. It's a goal! Wow! When women born, where on a man carry man say na to goalkeeper? When women born, I protest. This woman is a man. Ladies and gentlemen, and the winner is When Women Born. And the man of the match is a goalkeeper. Hey, God, goalkeeper, show them your dance step, show them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So Bond represents bringing women from different places to build a great network for business partnerships, good relationships, and different things, bonding, building healthy relationships amongst women. So one of those ways is that football, connects people globally, locally. So that is one of the things that, crossed our minds, and we decided to come up with this beautiful event.
Well, it was a beautiful one though, and very competitive because the audacious women, they were just so somehow. We were beginning to get scared. But in all, I thank God we won the game.
God granted us a good weather, and so far none of us had any injury. We had a fair play. At the end of the day, somebody must emerge a winner.
Irrespective of the fact that we lost, we gave a good outing, and at least congratulations to the other team, which maybe next match will actually come out on top.
With the successful conclusion of the second edition of the tournament and winners emerged, the women will be hoping for another better edition next year. In Calabar, Paul Abel, NTA News.
And the remains of late Elder Tete Onoyombo have been laid to rest in his residence at Federal Housing Estate, Calabar. Officiating Minister Reverend Theophilus Ibala charged Christians to embrace righteousness, which is a pathway to eternity. Correspondent reports that the funeral service attracted dignitaries from all walks of life, including the senator representing Cross River State Southern Senatorial District, Asukwe. The demise of late Onoyombo brought grief to family members and associates. It was a celebration of a life well spent on earth, as many describe late Tetembo as a philanthropist and community builder. Rhetorically, the minister in charge asks, why do good people die, and encourage Christians to continually put their faith in God. In a biography read by his son, Tete Onoyom, late Tete Onoyombo was born into the family of Reverend Onoyom Onoyombo and Lady Anna Mills Mbok of Obiusere and Yongabat Mebrutu, Odukbani local government area, and has acquired several educational certificates.
He spends his time serving God just as his father did. He was baptized as a young man, and consequent upon his demonstrable love for God and humanity.
It was a solemn moment at the graveside in the deceased compound where the body of the late community leader was committed to Mother Earth at the age of 75. The late Mbok left behind his lovely wife, Ifoma, 6 children, grandchildren, and a host of relatives to mourn his demise. The children and some family friends describe late Tete Onoyom as a peacemaker.
A fantastic man. He touched the lives of so many people. He was blessed beyond bounds, and he was able to bless a lot of people.
He's the kindest, sweetest, humble. His smile, you see the smile? That's his smile can like brighten the darkest of days.
For the family, I wish them resilience. I wish them the spirit of perseverance and to be strong and to remember the roots that their father laid.
One that is very free in giving, benevolence, he has no limit.
He was a gentle soul. He was much more than a brother. He helped everybody in the community.
Tete was a friend. Tete impacted a lot of people.
It touches all of us that today we are here not celebrating his 76th birthday, but actually celebrating his demise.
At the reception, guests were treated to cultural dances. Late Tete Onoyombo will be remembered for his service to God and humanity. In Calabar, Erika Ivy, NTA News. With that burial report, we conclude the bulletin tonight. Thanks for watching and remain safe. Good night.